Hey everyone, I am here with Net.Attack or Net.Attack, and this is a survivor-like, but there's a unique twist here in that you kind of code your power-ups, you kind of hack your success. So these are the characters. You can unlock 2 additional ones. There's more coming soon because hey, this is a game in early access. So we're gonna jump into the first zone. We're just gonna kind of go as far as we can. So you do have an auto attack, and then you've got these chips that you've got to hack. So you've got to be within the zone. So I fried that chip, is hacked. So now I can improve my death beam, increase my luck, or give myself more health. I can work on that. And so what we can do is we've got some money here. Let's see, damage. All right, we need to make a little more money yet. So let's keep doing that. So there's kind of 2 progression systems. And the fact that like you essentially have access to the shop from the start. There's a nice DPS meter in the lower right here, which isn't new for the genre by any stretch, but it is nice. Let's extract data faster. Okay, so now we should be able to purchase that damage and range, and we'll put that into play here. Oh yeah, that went fast. Alright, we'll work on that defragging quicker. The other thing to note is that once you've reached a certain point, you will be able to essentially extract and move on to the next level. And the goal is to go through the 7 layers. But you do kind of have to balance, doing these nodes. All right, this lit up here, so I can leave because I have what's required, or I can be kind of greedy and go for more. Let's make that node time go real quick. Whenever I play one of these, I am looking for the next big twist. I'm looking for the next thing that is really just gonna push the genre forward and do something cool and interesting. This is it. Okay, gotta be careful we don't cross into that. Okay, the firewall is closing in. Alright, let's get out of here. Alright, we'll take a heal. So do this and do that. So I can work on healing myself passively instead of even worrying about it in any other way. We'll do some additional damage now. So when you're in a chip, you can leave it, and there is a little bit of a decay once you leave the zone until it's actually captured. There's like waves in here. You can see the heals just keep coming in. Alright, so I've got ping already. I'm already using damage and range. Let's re-roll. Explosive ping. I like that. All right. Oh yeah, look at that. I mean, I'm just hacking success at this point. Connecting nodes together. Whoops, I did not mean to exit, but that's fine. All right. I am just melting everything. I don't know why I left that. I thought I finished. There we go. So I've got some really good health recovery. I don't really need to invest in it more. So the bigger the node, the longer it takes to actually capture. So the push is being helpful in keeping them away, but it's not going to last. We've definitely encountered tougher enemies too. Yeah, lots of enemies here. Whoop, that was a hit. I like how you can see the CPU fan kind of up above. That's just a really nice touch. Alright, the firewall is going to be coming soon. Alright, let's get out of here. Runs it once per intact data chip on the current layer. So what I could do is take off this heal, move it here, do this once every time, and then we'll do a push on that. And that opens up some things for us. So we'll heal when we're on chips and only then. So we're increasing the damage that we're doing with basic weapons and with the nodes that we are using to string things together. It definitely reminds me of kind of the hacking games that are on Steam where you kind of have to use a terminal and stuff. Like, it definitely evokes that vibe, but the simplicity is more present than any complexity that exists. That is quite the duck sound. Ah, there we go, double ping, just what I need. There we go. I've needed something like that for a bit. Increasing that range. This will be the last one. We'll slot this in here. All right. So we're getting kind of the, I don't know what they're called, just kind of like the barriers in here. Let's increase that luck. Oh yeah, look at this. Just cascading failures on the enemy's side here. Okay, so we are on layer 5 of 7. Whoop. Whoop. We've honestly got like a lot of heals here, so we'll be fine. Look at all this. Like, this doesn't even scare me. I'm not worried. We've almost maxed that out already. I'm gonna try to get this big one. They can't even get close. Alright, let's get out of here. Okay, so we're gonna optimize. I'm gonna fire extremely fast. Yeah, DPS is skyrocketing now. Well, let's make that go a little faster. All right, and we move on. Oh, we're gonna add a nuke for sure. There's no outlet here. Bring in a couple of optimizers. This is where we can play with a few things here. Final layer. Nuke is doing work. I'm clearing the screen before really anything can get near me. Let's leave. So yeah, so that is difficulty 1. So we leave. So that's that done. So higher threat level, and we'll take a look at that to get started. We've started over. So we're not going to be anywhere near as powerful as we were in that kind of first difficulty. So there's a tutorial. There is a kind of like challenge mode, which is kind of like an advanced tutorial to really, you know, get you thinking a little more creatively and try out different things to see how it works for you. Okay. So when you start out, you don't have any kind of offensive capabilities. You just kind of have to evade and hope for the best. The situation I find myself in, so I can't clear fast enough because of the damage difference now. See if I can find a node that's not as populated. Oh boy. So I can get out, but I should try to make as much money as I can if I can. Ooh, that hurt. So this is kind of probably the more normal difficulty, the traditional difficulty that you might be used to. And then once we get hit, we'll heal. The PC, or yeah, like the fans just above from whatever is cooling, whether the CPU or GPU, is just super cool. Yeah, I'm hurting. So see here, if we have a health over 20%, then we do something. Let's bring this guy in. We're trying here. Oh, that's... couldn't go through that. We should probably get out of here. Ow, ow. I don't know where the exit is. There it is. We'll do some of that in a little bit, but I think we've probably reached the end of the road here for me. I really love the attention to detail. I love the kind of computer hacking kind of motif. The visuals are just really good, from these kind of glitching effects to the just kind of overall artwork that has kind of like a softness to it. But everything is really like the readability is very easy to get. There's no confusion to be had. All right. And then we'll do this. Something like that. Do I have an optimizable sequence? That's a pretty good one. I don't have an optimizer. Oop, I died. All right. So this has been Net.Attack. Net.Attack. Thank you so much for watching. I think this is super cool. I've been having a blast with it. The boot camp is really cool in teaching you kind of these advanced mechanics. So thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you all on the next one. Take care.